Hello. As many of you may know, especially those who follow me on Instagram, I recommend bikes to people around the world specific to their needs and then post stories about them. However, I have never posted something similar on YouTube. About 10 days ago, though, I helped custom build a Trek Emonda ALR for someone from the state of Andhra Pradesh, India. And I thought, why not share my experience of what parts I chose and the reasoning behind them. The only constraint given to me was an overall budget of 200,000 rupees, which rounds up to about $2,600. Now, I chose to make a video like this because it provides some consideration into the parts chosen for a build as well as serve a reference for those who are not in the market for an uber expensive bike that you see on other channels but want something with mid-range components. The gentleman who serves in the police contacted me on Facebook and then texted me on WhatsApp talking about his specific needs. He is 182 centimeters and I remembered about a 56 Emonda ALR rim brake frame available at a local city which we reckoned would fit him perfectly. Our reasoning behind getting this frame was that he would majorly ride in the dry. It could be built up to a very competitive weight, and the fact that when in minor collisions, the bike frame would not crack but come away with battle scars. I own a Cat 12 and BMC team machine, and if you use the same set of tires and wheels, the difference in ride quality is almost imperceptible, and that is usually what we have found with a premium alloy bike. Also, the Emonda ALR is one of the few premium alloy framesets that does come with direct mount brakes, which are a big plus. My challenge was to keep the bike within the desired budget but build it under 8 kgs. So I started off selecting the wheels and tires then. I went with Fulcrum Racing 6 wheels which weigh 1760 grams for the pair on their website and made them wear Pirelli P Zero race tires in a width of 28C, which I have found to be the perfect width for combining comfort as well as speed. Now I must acknowledge that the GP5000 is a faster tire, but I have heard issues about its sidewalls cracking and chose to go with the tire which, while couple of watts slower, we have heard less complaints about. The choice of the wheel was subject to what made sense within the budget, as well as the sound of the hub. In terms of group set, the Shimano 105 picks itself almost by default and we have very little to choose here. In terms of crank length though, we chose to go with 170mm cranks which might be 2.5 or even 5mm shorter than what is usually provided by manufacturers in similarly sized bikes. However, listening and speaking to some great bike fitters around the world, we have found shorter cranks to be key in terms of opening up the hips at the top of the stroke as well as minimizing chances of long-term injury. Saddle choices are quite subjective admittedly, but we tried to do the best job we could from a distance and chose to go ahead with prologo Dimension NDR. Glad to say the end user did find it very comfortable when he ended up riding on it. Choices add further contact points included a 42 centimeter wide handlebar from Control Tech which was wrapped in this beautiful grey black fade bar tape which complements the colors of the bike to a T. You would surely want to know what all of this weighs in the end without pedals, and we are glad to say that it was 7.93 kgs of premium alloy goodness. The bike was shipped with Shimano 105 SPDSL pedals which we recommend for the surface area as well as durability. These are the images of how the complete bike looks at the end. By the way, I would attach my Instagram handle below if you want me to help you decide which bike to buy. Just inbox me there. Thanks a lot for watching this and I'll add links of the products I have recommended here in the description. I'll see you next time.